Hello there, YouTube, and welcome back to Fire Red Omega, Part 25. Now, there's not going to be anything new for the rest of the cave, so, where'd my repels go? There we go. It just helps me with the random battles, so I don't have to deal with them. So, any last words of advice I can give to an aspiring LPS? One, don't do Pokémon. Even if you're a huge fan of the games, I mean, even if you really like them, even if you're really good at it, no, it's kind of hard. Really though, LPing a Pokemon game requires a very Raocow-esque level of rambling. If you can't talk about nothing, then you clearly cannot LP a Pokemon game. I'm sorry, but that's just how it works. A certain degree of fucking around with the videos also helps. I don't do that a whole lot, though. And when I do something like that, I'm a monster for it. I keep hitting the X button. That isn't really the X button, it's more the 4 button. I'm trying to open a menu. I've been playing too much Heart Gold, and by too much I mean like 2 hours. Because it's a shitty remake! Seriously though, am I the only one out there who remembers this patch of grass outside Violet Town, just to the west of it, in between Violet and the Sudowoodo tree? Now this patch of grass was special because it had Growliths in it, and Growliths are interesting. I mean, it was fairly difficult to get one, because I'm pretty sure the things knew Roar, and their catch rates aren't superb. But I mean, it was possible to get one. It just took a lot of patience. Guess what they took out? A Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That patch of grass, and with it, the early Growliths. How could they do that? No, I will not tolerate such shitty memory on the part of Gamefreak. Oh, and I've been doing what I'm doing here. I'm playing the game Mono Psychic, which one means I beat Falconer with a with nothing but an unknown, which is glorious. Don't get me wrong. But here's my team going to Azalea. I had an unknown, a Slowpoke, and a Geodude I picked up for Rock Smash. Now what do you think, clever YouTube viewers, is the problem with this picture? I had nothing that could use cut. Did I know this was a problem at the time? Kind of. I knew I needed cut. I mean, that wasn't the thing. And there's all sorts of, Spinnerax and Bellsprouts and things like that early on that you can get before Union Cave that gets cut easily. I know that. But what I also know is that there are things like Oddishes, Paws, and that Parishes were fairly common, Paws, in Elix Forest. No, they're not. The Oddishes were eradicated, and the Parishes are an endangered species. I never saw one of them. So I spent an hour in Union Cave looking for a fucking Sandshrew, when I should have spent 2 minutes in Elix Forest looking for an Oddish. They very specifically give you a grand 1 Pokemon in the Union Cave to Elix Forest area that gets cut. And it's rare. And it's hard to catch. And it gets criticaled. Moving on next is their need to include the gay "dress your Pokemon up, oh my god" in the underground tunnel. No, just fucking no. Get rid of that. Get rid of that shit. And have I mentioned how slow the game runs? You want to know how slow the game runs? This kinda gets it. This is how it feels when I'm playing that game. It's painful. There, everything should be okay again. If that game had a speed up button, that would be fantastic. And it wasn't even like playtesting gone wrong. They acknowledge how slowly you move in that game. They make fun of you. They're like, yeah, oh, sorry, kiddo, you can't keep up with me. Okay, come on, hurry up. Yeah, I know you want to move faster than a snail, but it's not gonna happen. Even with the running shoes, you are still just a Rhyhorn in that game. Oh, and if you use the running shoes in grass, yeah, guess what? Double encounter rate. Straight up double encounter rate. I told one of my friends that. He said, "Is it supposed to do that?" And no, it's not. Unless you consider you're going twice as fast, therefore you will have random encounters twice as fast. No, it's not supposed to increase the random encounter rate. I'm talking take 3 steps, random battle. Take 1 more step, random battle. Take 2 more steps, random battle. Pokemon, you're not Atlas. Get over it. I should say Gamefreak. You're not Atlas. Get over it. Pokemon is not Nocturne. You're just gonna have to deal. Make a game that runs quickly. You know, like the first couple of generations. 3rd gen is pushing it. 3rd gen is really pushing it. Or you make it run faster. Hey, you see what I did there? That's clever. I have no idea if I'm going through this cave really quick. This cave too slowly because I am rage. I am abject mad at Heart Gold Soul Silver. I am disappointed. I am very disappointed, Gamefreak. Oops. That you would make such a terrible remake of such an awesome game. I am disappointed. I'll end up putting up with it eventually. I will inevitably beat it mono-psychic, and I'll probably finish the game with my unknown, and it'll be awesome. But it's just a slug. It's just trudging along in the marsh that is a slow as fuck engine. But hey, at least I'm talking about Pokemon, am I right? Huh? Oh no, it's a dark type, what'll I do? Punch it in the face. Also, I feel like the AI is intentionally bad in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I've got an unknown and a Slowpoke fighting Bugsy. This should be a problem, yes, no. Yes, it should be. I mean, that was hard in 2nd gen when she didn't have U-turn. Now she does have U-turn. No, Bugsy is she. I don't care. When she had U-turn. Now she does have U-turn. And, alright, I've got a Scyther out here. This guy's got an unknown. It's got HP Ice. You know, it's fairly threatening. What should I do? I should focus energy. Yep. Focus energy. And now I'm gonna U-turn. No. Focus energy. I already did that. Mystery 4th attack. I should leer it. Yes. This is a brilliant plan, and it cannot possibly fail. I've got to leer it. And then I'll leer it. And then it almost killed me. And then I just murdered it with U-turn that I could have done the first turn. And so then she sends out a Metapod, I send out my Slowpoke, curse 6 times, and sweep. Should that have worked? No, it shouldn't. There's also Larvatars here, and amount of time.